Transportation Secretariat Chris Umber has charged trading unions of drive the 3.1% growth in railing fares. The Railing, Marine, and Transportation Association told it was outrageous how Mr. Umber was hard to accuse workers. Railing fares include enlarged by an ordinary of nearly 3% in Scotland and 3.1% in England and Wales. Labour lead Jeremy Corbyn named the growth a shame and told it drives human beings off of social transportation. In August, the government requested the boat train operators and unions to use a various, reduce, bloating action to set pay and travel expenses increases, that the RMT opposed. Mick Cashmoney, General Secretariat of RMT, charged Mr. Umber of hard-to-accuse railing workers for problems inflicted by privatization of the railway. Mr. Umber as well told how the government had done a recording invest in railing. He announced how a new rail card widening kid fares to 16 and 17-year-olds in complete time formation or learning will be accessible by September. Original consumer demand for the new rail card was top. Domestic railings on the Internet queuing framework showed expect times of more than rather than in time. The growth in England and Wales, the highest with January 2013, will see the cost of several yearly time-of-year tickets go up by more than rather than £100. Several fares in London will remain the identical following a judgment by Mayoress Sadiq Khan to freeze over transportation for London prices. Yet, on ordinary travel cards and cost caps include enlarged by 3.1% in London. The railing production says 98p of each LB consumable on a card is nested behind in the web. But Environment's cost walk was named still else boot in the purse by campaigning team Rail Future. Dark Transportation Secretariat Andy MacDonald told the newest increases were an insult to everyone who has had to suffer year of havoc on Britain's railway. He as well named on by the government to freeze over fares on the lowest performance means of communication. Campaigners detained protests versus rises external stations through the nation. Analyse of the Labour side of more than rather than 180 UK means of communication declared how with the Conservative Party came in force in 2010, the ordinary passenger is profitable £786 more than for their yearly time-of-year card. The increases go in spite 1 in 7 trains creature detained by at low 5 protocol in the history 12 months, the web's lowest productivity with September 2005, on to the Click Associate. About 45% of fares are controlled by the government, and covered at July's retailer cost code bloating drawing, 3.2%. Some increases are solved by the boat train companies. The business told its travel expenses rises were reduced rather than in England and Wales, addition how it was putting millions of pounds to construct the top rail Scotland has always had. Robert Nisbet, provincial CEO of production Flesh the railing supply team, told Invest was at its highest standard with the Victorian era and how cash has to go of some time. He told by 2021 down there would be 7,000 new carriages through the nation and 6,400 new services. The UK's railway are mainly underfunded by customers' fares. Recent years' figures of the office space of railing and way Shaw they give pound, time by the government provides pound, eliminating loans of web railing. Yet, nearly a tertiary of by the government financing was taking into account particularly to the HS2 top-speed railing draft. Campaigning team Transportation Attention told just 45% of passengers were happy in the importance for cash of their tickets. The Division for Transportation has authorised ex-UK Airways head execution Keith Williams to conduct out a overview of Britain's rail web, consisting fares,